Hello everybody, I am at the local park off property with Finn, our Frenchie. We always do his sessions first thing because he does not tolerate the heat well like most bullies. So it's really important that we take our dogs off property in their final week because we want to generalize the training. Some dogs will get off property and say, oh, training's over, I don't have to behave, I don't have to listen. So we avoid all of that by making sure they go off property multiple times. We've got a kids playground over there with some kids running around. I am in an off-leash heel with him. Of course I could pick up the leash, but again, all the training is on this e-collar. So if he's walking nicely, he gets good boys. If he decides to leave the heel position, I'll tap my tone. If he ignores the tone, I'll tap the stem. It's as simple as that. He's doing great. He pulled so hard before training. So it's really nice to be able to walk him and I don't even need to hold a leash. Look how he follows my leg. If he starts to lag behind, I can tap that tone there. It speeds him up. Such a good boy. So yeah, it's just basically constant communication when you're on a walk with your dog, whether or not they're in that heel spot or not. It's really that simple. I love the distraction of the kids playing over there. And I love how he's looking up at me constantly. They start to begin to find you relevant rather than just a person holding them back on a leash. When we get up here in the shade, we'll start to practice some of our stay commands and recall. But I'm just so happy at how his walk is. Good. Notice I slow down, he slows down. Good boy. Good job, buddy. Working so hard. All right, so once we get up here in the shade, if I stop, he should stop. Good boy. Stay. We have a nice stay, which is very practical to use in everyday life. Down. Good boy. That's huge improvement over the other day. I don't know if you remember, but I had to click every time I asked him to down. This time he did it just on verbal, so he avoids the e-collar. Okay, so we've got our down stay, which means we have a way to control his movement without constant restraint. We also have a recall, which we can do with the tone paired with the verbal. Come, good boy, good job, right to me. Good job, and he used to ignore my recalls. So proud of you, buddy. Good boy. Let's go back into our walk. Heel, tap the tone a couple times, and we're back into our moving heel.